Oh, here. Let me flip this to the other side. I'm probably just gonna die, but I'll be like, "Hello, Daniel! How are you?" Just shoot me in the fucking face. Alright. Oh man, has my mic been not working this entire time? No, thank fuck. Oh my god, could you imagine? Oh, that entire time. Let's try and jump in here. Come on. All the little files. There we go, come on. Hello, Daniel, it is time. And by the way, I only speak in rhymes, and he's gonna murder me. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and yeah. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and. All right, let's just go generic white. Go. Yep. Hello, Daniel. Oh.
How can I help you?
I'd like to be a part of your game show. I appreciate the fighting stance that you're doing right now. Okay then.
Conesworth.
Can I have the conch or not? I have the conch.
Guys, be quiet.
Listen.
Where the fuck is the conch? I am the king of the conch! Where is it?
Oh no.
Who touched my conch?
Guys, let Terry speak. He's gonna start crying, please.
We're in a literal hell.
Talking stick.
No.
Terry over here.
Now what if we all go in the bathroom and refuse to get out?
Okay, actually, no, that's a good idea.
Daniel says,
That's a good idea, let's do it.
Fuck Daniel.
Bathroom! Listen to Hey, Conesworth! Bathroom!
The Halo theme. Yo, pass me that. I'll be at one.
No, this is the cult.
Alright. This is the bad.
This is going bad real quickly.
Good call.
Oh god. Oh god.
Your thoughts concrete or reality.
Who can do the best Crazy Frog impression?
Bean burrito from Taco Bell.
Hey, Tom!
Terry.
That is because
Yes.
Talking mad shit out there, man. Trying to start his own cult.
Zoom.
Over here.
Come here, of course.
Yoo-hoo!
Sit next to me.
Macaroni with the
I
chicken
want you to
strips!
put your hand on my leg. I want you to
This has gotten so much more intense.
The best kisser in the world, you know. I'm hoping to really excel at the chips.
How do
you have an S on the great test?
Great kisser. What is your what is your business plan? What is your business plan, Great Kisser?
My business plan is to become the greatest kisser in the world.
That's not a business plan.
Provide my services to celebrities.
Okay, but how much?
I'm
how much
currently
for
number 3.
Are you doubting?
Sounds like prostitution.
Yeah, that does sound like sex work.
Sex
But
work.
sex work is real work.
Sex work is a
Doubting
yeah,
the great
very
kisser?
problem.
the good word of Terry. Have you heard the good word of Terry?
You can be a great kisser.
Terry.
Jesus would approve.
Hello?
Conesworth, thank you so much for hanging out.
Shut the fuck up. There's a party in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck in here.
Get in the bathroom!
There you go. Be the top of the tier. I don't care. Go ahead.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do? We should all just scream. Daniel's like talking. We should
Listen,
all
I'm not a guide. I just want everyone in the bathroom, and I want to see what happens.
Terry.
No,
Terry.
No, I want to see what happens if we all refuse.
Oh, so you want to get killed?
Yeah, rapper. Y'all want to make history? Y'all want to make history?
Go, my missionaries, go. Spread forth the message.
Y'all want to make history?
The greatest bathroom of all time. Hey, Kaden 6669.
Bathroom clown.
Let's go.
Terry.
Bathroom.
I gotta text my girlfriend because this kid's full of pop.
No, guys. We are
snakes
bathroom
rule.
gang.
Guys, this is Daniels in real life.
We're gonna die.
Oh, that's Tunnel Snakes! Tunnel Snakes rule!
Royalty.
Yeah, this picture. Who do you guys reckon this is?
Royalty. You're my best friend. Royalty. I love you.
You are mom.
And you are not my best.
Alright.
Royalty. We are friends for life.
Bathroom
Ukraine
gang.
and America. Best app.
I can't even believe what's happening.
Oh,
The fucking loophole.
Terry.
Say it to my face, Zulo. I'll remember. I have
he's got
recorded
you.
what you said. I recorded what you said, Zulo. I recorded what you said.
Why are you so harboring your
Beautiful voice.
Mais qu'est-ce qui se
Play it back,
passe?
please.
Comment tu t'appelles?
I recorded things.
Terry.
I recorded this.
Yeah! Oh!
To the bathroom! Back to the
To the bathroom! Terry, everybody! Woo! I don't like that.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Terry!
Johnson.
Terry!
Everyone take shit. I don't care what you want to do.
Alright,
Everyone go to the
hold on.
bathroom, take shit.
With peace and love, can I please have the mic? Can I please have the conch? I want the
Give it to
conch. I
Terry.
want the conch. I want it. I want to speak. I want to speak. I want to speak. I want the conch. I want the conch.
I'm gonna blow the horn.
Everybody pull him in! Everybody pull him in!
Whoa. That was awesome.
Okay, Terry, you want
Our
to say
cult
something?
is strong. Strong. Has been here since the fucking beginning. 3 members, 4 members, 5 members. He's a fucking piece of shit, and we all know it. You wanna know why? Zolo out there, he was like, "Fuck Daniel." That's what he said to me, and that's unforgivable.
Wow. Yeah,
now listen.
he's
to
right.
Me.
He's
Right?
right.
I'm all for $50.
Terry, Daniel's game. Everybody out of the bathroom. Everybody out of the bathroom. Everybody out of the fucking bathroom.
I will never leave the bathroom. Don't leave.
Never.
My followers, we will never leave. We are staying in the bathroom no matter what happens. Daniel can come in here, a grenade assault.
Grenade is thrown.
It doesn't matter. I will pay you all $50. We're staying in the bathroom. We are staying in the bathroom no matter what the fuck
Terry,
anyone says.
Don't chant Terry's name. Terry is but a pawn. Guys, they're literally starting a revolution in the bathroom. They're hijacking the
Hang on, you gotta keep handing out flyers, Ghetto.
Hijack.
Totes, fuck you, you bitch.
Point actually was because I thought like the board, you know, don't take this personally, right? But some of the contestants here are a little boring, so that's why.
Especially Chadwest, the most boring.
Also, you're here to die first. Understandable, bro.
Well, I mean, it's okay. Do you want to kiss?
No, I'm good. Great kisser, I am good, and I trust your skills.
Daniel just wanted to let me in.
Would you like a kiss?
Oh, you know, no, I'm a good kiss, bro. I suck.
I just appreciate that he's being consensual.
I want a kiss. McLovin, move! You can't stand up, man.
I'm not a good kisser, but I'm a good screamer, though. That's one thing about me.
That is, those skills are not representative of one another.
Daniel really said the bar too. I mean, some board really.
Would someone like to switch seats?
I like the effort. I like the effort.
Who is the effer?
very
And why do you like him?
Hello.
Terry! Terry!
And you win $50?
I didn't do anything.
Terry, I've got a great, I have the best business idea. Come with me.
We gotta go back.
Get up, Pete.
Holy shit. Okay,
Terry,
guys,
okay,
I
here's
think
the
we
best-
came off a little too strong.
No. Here's how we do. Here's what we do. Wait, business idea is we make the bathroom exclusive and we hire a bunch of bouncers to let people in. That's how we get people in on the call. Okay?
Yes, okay.
Alright. That's how we do it.
Idea, can I have the conch?
Good idea.
Alright, cool.
Wait, who wants to
Wait, I have an idea.
Everybody
Yes.
stand in front of the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yes.
Everybody stand in front
Okay.
of the bathroom.
What
Except Terry.
if someone enters the bathroom, we offer them $50 tonight?
Oh! Tonight!
Tonight.
Tonight, $50 tonight.
Hold on. Wait, guys.
Everyone in the
guys,
bathroom
guys.
gets $50 tonight.
Somebody
Hold
said
on.
a bad word.
Give me the conch. Give me the conch.
Terry has
Let
the
me
conch. I'm
speak.
blowing the horn.
Terry! What is that?
No, please speak.
There we go.
You fucking clowns. Oh shit.
Conch. They've been given the conch.
Terry!
Back to the bathroom now. Back to the bathroom now. Do not allow this. Usual. Back to the bathroom now.
Terry's an insubordinate.
Everyone, please have a seat.
I'm going back to the bathroom, Daniel.
Show Daniel.
Oh no. Terry told me.
Only followed you.
He can't move all of us! We gotta do this together! For Terry!
He's gonna start.
Oh, there you go.
Chungus! Yeah, you little big chungus! Big fucking chungus, you ever heard of that? Nigger!
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Nigger!
Get out of here.
Oh, who said the N-word? Someone said
Inconspicuous man.
It's me, guys! Fuck niggers!
It was Terry's ghost.
Oh, what the hell, man?
say that.
What the fuck, bro?
Hey, I was in the bathroom.
What the hell?
Murdering niggers with the hammer.
Double hockey sticks. Word.
Guys, case.
Okay, my friend.
Yeah! Fuck niggers! Woo!
Oh shit.
Oh my god, no,
Interesting.
dude. What the
Yeah, he
fuck?
said right.
I know Daniel from SL. Guys, SL is a nigger. I can confirm it here today. Daniel from SL is a nigger. Okay. Daniel from SL is a nigger.
Well, this is going to hell real quick.
Man, wait. Nigger. Look, nigger. Look here, nigger. Look, listen, nigger. You're on the wrong side of history.
Hey, stop it.
Hey, everyone's spamming cringe in the chat. You're a nigger too. I hope your family.
Oh, we're gonna miss you, man.
Ouch.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
Hey, it's a little weird.
Interesting.
Good riddance.
Don't worry, we got his IP address. We'll find him in a second. Force 1.
That's racist, Lord.
Man,
At least he's got.
Champ.
spread his whole booty hole for everybody to see. That was pretty good. Whole lot of ass meat.
God damn.
No, I mean, I guess that's a few.
Anybody want to kiss?
I guess that's
easier for the rest of us, right?
Hi, Daniel.
I want you to give me a kiss.
The bathroom people are the pussies. As soon as they saw Daniel, they started running out.
The bathroom gang.
A bunch of pussies.
The bathroom gang is together in heart. We know who you are.
Tier 1 subscription.
We're together. We all know.
Can I have another kiss from dude?
They are together.
We're stronger
in
together.
heart.
Oh, the janitor's here.
Oh,
First chance we get,
Hey,
we go back to the
hey!
bathroom.
Give me that
You know
kiss
how it
back.
works.
I will give
Sorry,
you
yes, Daniel. Yes, Daniel.
First chance we get, back to the bathroom.
God. Quieter, I shoot. Quieter, I shoot. Last warning. Totes, go ahead. Your life story?
So basically,
Until
I've
someone dies?
basically spent the
Until
last...
someone dies, we hear your life story.
You got it. Basically, I was born in a small rural town. It felt pretty great growing up. I was really interested
middle,
in...
please.
Okay, sorry. Thank you so much. I grew up
Okay,
being
your
a
life
big
story?
fan of films and
Indefinitely until someone dies.
basically, I grew up as a young kid. I was a big fan of films and television. The biggest part about doing that is hoping to work in film and television, and I think I've gotten a lot of great opportunities to be an extra and to write for a couple of shows. In the past, I've worked on 3 shows that have won Emmys, which has been really, really lovely, and I feel grateful for that opportunity more than anything else. I think that anybody can really create something if they have a lot of passion and heart with what they do. But ultimately, what you have to do is you're always got to be striving. You got to be always working towards what you want to do. I think the fact that I've been able to be on this show a couple times has been extremely helpful, more than anything else. Not only is it just great to see somebody who is able to create such a unique experience that literally cannot be replicated anywhere else. I'm completely flabbergasted by the fact that no one's tried to recreate anything like this or try to have something that is in a similar vein to it. But ultimately, I think what we all try to bring together, especially as somebody who grew up as wanting to be a storyteller and a writer, is that we all want to make people feel something. And what we don't know is how we want to tell that story. I think the main things that we all learn, especially as kids, is structure. Structure is difficult because when you're young, you have no idea what structure your life is going to take, or even what form it's going to take. So you start off, obviously, like everybody else, really young, and you're full of ideas, and you're full of everything, and then over time that distills into what you are and what you want to do. So when you say 6 or 7 years old, and you're fascinated by Jules Verne or the work of, Ray Harryhausen, you think, oh, maybe I want to be a marine biologist, or maybe I just think sea monsters are kind of cool. But ultimately, you have to realize that, sea monsters don't exist, but that sea monsters are a great metaphor for stuff. It's a great metaphor for colonialism. It's a great metaphor for the fear of travel. The way that we perceive a lot of horror is that they're metaphors for greater problems or greater things that we can have. For example, our fear of the dark is just a general fear of the unknown. The fear of the unknown in itself is based into all of us. It's from colonial times, it's from prehistoric times, it's from caveman times. The way that we perceive the dark is always in a way that is never positive, which I think is ironic in a way, because darkness in itself, there is so much possibility as opposed to light. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. The way that light works is that we all perceive things as waves. Waves are a fantastic way to get across the way that we move through life. There's always going to be ups and downs and swings and roundabouts, but the main thing that we all have in common is that we're all going to fail, and that failure is important to all life. Our successes are minor blips on the map, and while some of us will have major successes, we might fail in other things in life. The most important thing is to learn from all failures. There's a way to handle a lot of failure, and that's through the perception of how other people have handled failure in the past. You can be as reckless as you want. As somebody who's, in his mid-30s at this point, I think that the main thing that I've learned through failure is that, sometimes you don't have to trust everybody with what they're going to do. In fact, the only person you can really trust is yourself. You can rely on other people, and you can love one another, but really you can only get mad at yourself if they fail you. Because the self-loathing and self-annihilation that you feel towards others ends up coming to bite you in the ass. The way that you can trust other people, though, is if they have the same or similar attributes to what you strive for. You have a common goal, you have a common idea of what you want to do and how you feel about those things. That's why I think filmmaking and I think about television, or rather making content, is so wonderful. It's always a collaborative experience. The way that we look at all collaborative experiences, I think, is taught to us in an extremely negative way, though. When you're in high school, when you're in primary school, or especially for those who've gone to college or university, you always feel like there's a persistence that most people are doing the majority of work, and then people are kind of left in the dust. The way that we perceive that is what ruins collaborative work.
Drago98.
The way we feel,
thank you. Drago98.
The way we feel about how much work we contribute to things is ultimately very selfish. We think of that in the same way that we think about self-loathing, that I'm a martyr, I get to do this, I'm the one who ultimately has to create the majority of this work, when the reality is that, yes, sometimes people can be lazy, but really they have probably strengths in other things. Most people aren't willing to try something or even begin to collaborate on a project if they're not willing to at least make those steps. I think that's something that I've learned through depression and just general hardship, is that the way that we are always trying to strive to be better, that we can't always do that, that there are times where we need to relax, there's times we need to pause and think about how we're working through stuff, how we're actually believing through what we're actually trying to do in our lives. There's so many goals that I think about that I tried to achieve before 30, and some of them I'm pretty glad that they have, but ultimately they don't really amount to much. They're not material, they're not things that I ultimately believed in when I was younger. I always felt like I was going to be monogamous, I always felt like I was going to be in a situation situation where
Cast
I had
with a
felt
tier 1
like
subscription.
the way that love was always meant to be perceived was meant to be unconditional, because I was very lucky growing up and I had parents who loved me very, very much and unconditionally. And the way that I have perceived love, or the way that you could perceive love, whether it's through somebody like
orphans
Mage or Daniel or
prime.
Great Kisser, is that you can only really start to love other people when you love yourself. If you don't, it sounds like a cliche, because there are so many poor forms of that. There is a selfish love. There's an anachronistic version of love that we perceive through almost all media, especially Western straight heteronormative media, that doesn't exactly pertain to all the way that we're all going to experience love. The main love that you can show for yourself and that you can experience for yourself is calm.
Subscription.
It is calm, and it is the way that we are meant to hope for ourselves. That when you are in a relationship, when you love someone in the same relationship that you have for yourself, it is meant to be collaborative. It is meant to be built up through the time that you have together, that you ultimately trust one another, and that you have similar goals. If you're in a relationship right now and you don't have similar goals, get out now. That is the best advice that I can give you. As someone who has been engaged in the past, as someone who has been in toxic relationships, I cannot tell you that
Shum with the prime.
the way that people perceive love is always going to be a reflection of the way that they want to perceive love onto you. If you don't have any idea of who you are and who you want to be, also get out of a relationship now. Sure, you can learn with someone, and I literally have 3 friends who I knew in high school who are all married, who all have the best, most sweetest, most beautiful relationships, but they are the outliers. If anybody is always telling you there's always fish in the sea and then you should stick out a relationship, they are delusional. If you know the statistic, more than 50% of all marriages fail, you got to remember that that statistic for actual relationships is much higher. On a general basis, on an actual normal level, the way that you perceive love and the way that you perceive relationships is always going to be a negative experience if you don't take the time to build out who you are and who you love within yourself. The biggest thing that I could also teach is that you should read, or at least you should gain knowledge from other people. I think people have, because we've spent most of our history as written, that people perceive you should read a lot more. But the way that you take in information, the way that you move through different types of information, just take what is going to be the most helpful and most enjoyable way to do stuff. There are great apps like Blinkist, there are podcasts, there are video essays, there is a whole bunch of stuff that you can enjoy and take in on a daily basis, even passively. And I think that that's the best way to do it. Because the way that you're able to see and you're able to seep through that information, you might not get it at first. I think that that is a perception that people, when they're trying to learn stuff, oh, you pick it up and it's easy. Like love. Like, I think that that is the horrible, like, weird perception that we have, is that because certain things are easy to us, we think that things are going to be easy. Most things are hard. You have to remember that on a daily basis. Most things are difficult. The way that you learn stuff is through a series of millennia of people learning how to teach people, and we're so lucky that we get to retain any knowledge beyond don't put horrible things in your mouth because you might die if you do that. I think there is so much that we can take on as people, as the way that we perceive time, as the way that we perceive knowledge, as something that should always be shared. And I think that most people are in a dangerous spot because we have so many ways that we can sell, or the ways that we can sort of opt out of just being able to participate in society as someone who can give up knowledge. I think as someone who has, again, I don't think of myself who has experience or who has a lot of knowledge on things. I try my hardest every day to just try to keep quiet, and I fail that every day. I fail that every goddamn day, and the fact that I try to have at least a neutral perspective on things, and it's impossible. Objectivity based on human experience is entirely a zero-sum game. If you think you can be objective, if you think that you can provide somebody with an objective experience or an objective opinion, you have already lost that idea, because you as a concept, you as a person, are bringing so much. Whether you are 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or 50, the way that you are going to represent your experience, or the way that you're going to represent any kind of discussion, is going to have some sort of bias. I think that
Excuse me.
Yes, Daniel?
Excuse me, someone placed a hit.
Sure. Okay, sure. Yes, yeah.
Totes must talk with lips closed from now on, or death.
How do I do that?
Totes must talk with lips closed from now on, or...
Oh, like literally?
So it's basically mumbling.
Look, this. Look, this.
Now on, you can only talk with your lips closed.
Okay.
Or death.
All right, Daniel. If you need to check this, I am streaming this right now.
No. Lips completely closed. Lips completely closed. Death.
Excuse me, could you repeat that last part?
I'm learning so much.
No interruptions or I shoot. No interruptions or I shoot.
Make him stop.
One place to hit. It's a Totes. They replace him with a guy waiting in the lobby.
Oh God! Well, Hemi wrecked it for me. That was great. I'm gonna walk Hemi. Hemi, how you doing, buddy? You alright? You doing great? It's connected to. Wait, you're requesting you connect to the following server? Oh, because it's where you go where you die. Because you get banned. That was great. That was great. I do think Hemi might have ruined it. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But I want to thank Dom for sticking around. Obviously you can check the rest of that. Well, that was unfortunate. That was great. That was great. I'm popping into the chat now. There we go. Wait, no, wrong one. That was great. Someone please hit to let Totes back in. That dude was amazing. Oh fuck, you're all too. I was streaming the whole time. You can literally see proof on my stream. He was a lot. That's so good. Oh, thank you so much, Pylord. Triple 111. I've got to go walk my dog. My dog. You're all too kind. Cowardly Milk 0803. Thank you so much. That's crazy. I've tried to join that game show so many times.
Don't be impolite.
I'm gonna be.
Think of your manners.
I gotta walk my dog. I don't know if you can hear my dog barking in the background. I don't need to make you mumble. You got proof of it too now. Oh, I got a tier 1 sub. Oh, Cole's a night. Oh, Cole's a night.
Ooh, that's good.
Thank you so much. That was great. That was so much fun. I know. I had fun. It was freaking. Oh yeah, no. I literally. I was gonna go for a walk. Like right before. Probably thought you were getting. Yeah, he was barking and scratching at the door outside. Hang on. I'll show you him. Hang on. Buddy. Yeah, hang on. Go get him. Who's adorable? Who's the best boy in the world? Who's ruined it? He's such a good boy. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Thanks everybody for hanging out. You don't have to do that. I am gonna log out. This is Hamilton. He's our little mascot for the stream. Thank you everybody for you go back and watch Daniel. I feel like I'm copping his views now. I love you, buddy. I love you so much. Heal them all. That's real. I should go.
They know it.
I should go thank some people. I should go walk this little bugger. You trying to escape? You trying to escape? Go on, jump off. Good boy.